All right, so if you're just tuning in, it's our Ladies' Night Out, and we're asking if we can find a visionary leader in Nigeria, or if not, what's our plan B? Please let us hear what you have to say. Remember, you can join this conversation. Tweet at us at WishYouAfrica1 with the hashtag WishShow, or send us an SMS or WhatsApp to 081-803-84663. So our phone line is open now, but please, when you're calling in, turn off the volume of your television set and try to keep your conversation within a minute, so we can have more people join in the conversation. All right, so let me just quickly call up that video because we played it yesterday. I would like for you to watch it again in case you missed the show yesterday.
Christ, I bring you greetings from Pastor Ifai, who's busy taking care of a frontier of our world and preparing our escape route. If you don't have a plan B, I know you have faith, but I have faith too, but I have a plan B. And with technology, I can speak to you from anywhere in the world. Get yourself a plan B, whether that's an Okada to Cameroon, or a flying boat or speedboat as we call them, to semi-border, or a hole in the ground, a bunker. Get a plan B, because these people are crazy. They're nutters, the whole bunch of them. And wait and watch the signs, because it can happen like this.
So Pastor Paul is a very courteous man. There's hardly somebody that will call somebody crazy
or idiot
or whatever. So when I saw this video, I kept on saying to myself, water don't pass that. So while we're trying to search for the right leader, let us just have a plan B. So I wanted to ask you ladies, what would be a plan B for you, Jennifer? Do you think relocating out of Nigeria would truly help the situation? Or what do you think your plan B would be?
For me, yes. Well, for the general public, it is very easy to say, leave the country, but not everybody has the capability or the ability to do that. With the current state of the economy, let's say I had 6 million naira in 2019 and I was ready to leave then, but I didn't leave, and I'm like, okay, I want to leave now. That 6 million naira is not enough for me to actually leave Nigeria and then start a life. So maybe I can hustle and say, okay, I've gathered enough, I will leave. What about the next person? So like I said, it is very easy to say. But if you have the ability to do that and you have the resources to do that, to get that done, I would personally advise you to do it, because every day we live in fear. We're leaving here tonight and we're going back home. Somewhere at the back of your mind, you are praying, God, please, let me get home safe.
Exactly.
God, please, let nothing stop me on the road. Both of us now. By the time we get to that Lekki, that Lekki phase 1 traffic light,
I saw them yesterday.
we're already like this, looking straight to be sure that nothing happens to us. So it's actually crazy. When I saw that video, I saw a man that has given up. When I saw, like you said, there's something more that he wasn't able to say.
What he did not say was a lot more than what he said.
Like from his facial countenance, his facial reaction, his body language, you can tell that he is tired. Now, for a pastor to actually come out and say that to you, you should know that it don't pass.
Samuel, thank you for joining us. Let's hear what you have to say from Kaduna.
Hello.
Samuel, thank you for joining us. Let's hear what you have to say.
Wow. This one pass.
Yes, so.
The reason pass better. The truth of the matter is we are not serious people. Run to where? Then you be a slave in someone's land. The truth is, see, Nigeria is just, I don't know. We are confused people. I'm sorry to say. The truth of the matter is this. We are all sitting on the gunpowder. Where you want to go? Where you want to go, they will pursue you again. Where you want to come?
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Absolutely. Thank you so much,
Let's
Samuel.
just fix this country.
Let's fix it.
That entire thing is just a tip
See,
of an iceberg. We don't know what is befalling this country. We need to sit down and be serious. We are not serious. Don't do it. And the Mukuna back where.
Thank you. Thank you, Samuel.
Thank you.
Yeah, Issa, I was going to ask you, what's your plan B?
I would say, okay, if we can afford it, buy your tickets and leave the country. But what keeps coming to my mind is the children, your extended family, your other loved ones that might not have the capacity to be able to,
you pack
do
everybody?
that. Can you take everybody? Will you be able to live with yourself? There is so much at stake, so much. And the defenseless, those that can't really help themselves, and that's why we are having this conversation. For those that can't do anything but wish for a solution to an end to this crisis. That is my take.
You know, Jennifer mentioned something, and that was what myself and Isi were saying in the makeup room, that these days, as soon as we pack, you said it now, by the time you
Say,
pack in your
"Thank
car,
God."
you just say, thank you, Jesus, I'm going.
Yes.
Because you heave a sigh of relief. Yesterday when I was driving home, as soon as I got home, I just said, thank God I'm home, because it's scary. It's really scary because this is, I have seen people being slaughtered, burnt. I witnessed several Sharia crises in Kaduna. So it's not something you want to relieve.
Live through.
It's not something you want to relieve. And sometimes I wonder if our leaders, they have a conscience. I wonder if they have a conscience because, we have done everything as a people. We provide food for ourselves. We do every single thing.
If to now we are
The
even
one
providing
thing that we say,
money to get our children home.
the one thing that we say that you should help us do, which is just give us just allow us to live. You are unable to do it, and you still sit on that seat.
And you are saying
if you are
they're
not competent,
overwhelmed.
right? If you're not competent as a leader, why don't you just, the honorable thing
down.
to do is to say, you know what, I have failed. I have failed you as a country, and as a leader, and I want to step aside. But it's just so difficult to get them to do it. Let me take Benson from Port Harcourt. Benson, thank you for calling.
Listen?
Benson,
Hello?
thank you for calling.
Yeah, God bless you. As for me, I'll suggest the plan B. I think is for if this kind of person that can come out and say that, with the way things go in Nigeria, seriously, it is out of hand, and we are seriously seeing the way things go. We know that there's no hope. I just pray we all have opportunity and find way for ourselves, because those people keep promising every day, saying the same thing, and I don't know why they are taking us for a fool. I don't know. I think that's just my opinion.
Thank you so much, Benson.
Thank you,
so much, Benson. Let me take a comment. It says, let me be explicit. The politicians we have today didn't create the problem we're having, which is religious and ethnicity. Prior to independence, Nigeria had already been divided along ethnic and religious lines, e.g. Awolowo with the Yoruba,
Just like I said.
Sarduna with Hausa, Nnamdi with Igbos. That's the beginning of our problem. I would like to agree to some extent, but I also want to agree that even when Awolowo was running for presidency, nobody remembered that he was a Yoruba man.
Exactly.
Nobody remembered that he was a Yoruba man. He was accepted all over Nigeria, right? All of a sudden, we just started having these people that would say, oh, no, don't talk to Jennifer, she's an Igbo girl. That's so that they behave for there. And slowly it crept on us. And today, we now act and do things based on those lines. But let me take Richard, then I'll come to Jennifer. You have a comment. Richard, thank you for calling. Richard, are you there? Thank you for joining us.
Hello?
Thank you, Richard. Thank you so much
Hello?
for calling. Thank you, Richard, for calling. Let's hear what you have to say.
Hello?
Richard, we're here.
Hello?
Oh, I think he's not hearing us. Oh, Jennifer, take your comment.
Okay, so there's a comment from Tony. He's reaching us from Germany. He said, "Good evening, ladies. Pastor Paul did not say anything new. A lot of well-meaning Nigerians have been saying how bad Nigeria is and the governors are. Now, let me tell you, Nigeria is in the hands of few devilish godfathers. And until these guys die, Nigeria will never have peace and progress. We have one man in Lagos who appoints governors and sack them at will. And Nigerians mostly stand up because this guy will never give up power just like that. Stand up, Nigerians."
Absolutely. Let me take Richard again. He's back.
Okay.
Then I'll come to you, Isi.
Okay.
Richard, are you there? Richard, you're back. Let's hear what you have to say.
Hello, good evening, guys.
Hi, Richard. Thank you for calling.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hello? Okay, guys, good evening. Yes, what I wanted to really say is that, incidentally, that's my pastor, and when I heard what he said that Sunday, I knew it was going to go viral. But the thing about it is that it's not about what he said, it's about what he did not say. And the kind of system we have in the country, it is built in such a way that that the good people can never get into politics.
Exactly.
As soon as they come into politics, they get frustrated and they get out of politics. So that the bad wagons keep recircling themselves. What, to me, I would say is that something drastically has to be done. If that is not done, what he said is so pregnant. It's so pregnant, but people don't understand. There are a lot of people, there are a lot of shepherds in their own churches that didn't say anything, they just disappeared. They are not around. They, just like he said, they can preach from wherever they are. But he had to say that, and people should take what he says seriously. I always say something. Forget about the messenger. Listen to the message. Listen to the message. And that's why I love all the letters Obasanjo keeps writing. No matter how you see him, forget about Obasanjo. What is he saying in his letters? You guys have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you.
Thank you. Today's an emotional day. I didn't think I was going to break down, but the truth is, if you've seen people being killed, slaughtered and everything, you would not wish even your enemy to experience a war. I mean, I remember how we would go and look for refuge for nights, for days, for years. If I hear the sound of a knockout, my heart starts to palpitate because of the crisis, the religious wars we faced in Kaduna State. So I don't wish it for anybody. You know, I don't wish it for anybody. Let me take Muyiwa, then I'll come to you. Muyiwa, thank you for calling. Hello, Muyiwa, are you there?
Hello, good evening.
Thank you for calling us. Let's hear what you have to say. Yeah, go ahead.
Hello, good evening. Can you hear me?
We can hear you, yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, yeah. All right. I just want to make my little
contribution.
Okay, I just want to make my little contribution to what you are discussing. First, let me clarify that I heard someone say that when Awolowo contested the election, the whole of the country supported him. We need to correct that narration, because in 79 and 83, when Awolowo contested the election, he didn't have support beyond the old Western states. But that is not to knock the argument that is made. I just wanted to make that clarification. Now, as for Plan B, that the pastor was advocating, well, Nigeria is getting to that stage now where everybody is thinking about where to go outside Nigeria. But then I think that the most important thing for us to realize is that we are so many millions of people in this country called Nigeria. So where are we going to go? Which country are we going to descend on? Which is the reason why I think that the thing that we got it wrong, because we allowed those who are in leadership to determine how this country is going to be. We are the ones who elect them into office. Some people will argue and say that they force themselves in, they buy their way in. At the end of it, who are those people that they are using to get into office? It's the ordinary people, the electorate. So we have to first realize what we want as people, in this country. And then if we know what we want, then we should begin to identify the leaders that we want. The 5,000 naira they are going to give you on election day can only afford you a pot of meal. Actually, we can even afford you that now with inflation. So let's begin to check who is coming into office. Let's begin to ask questions. Let's begin to do the right things. Don't let us begin to just follow the bandwagon and say, Baba Sokwe, as they say in my part of the country, and this is the person that we want. He has to be installed.
Thank you.
So I think when we begin to do that, then we'll have the kind of Nigeria where we desire. Thank you
so much. Muyiwa, when I was growing up, that MKO Abiola thing, yes. I was in the north, and everywhere all over the north they were chanting Wanene Mukeso, MKO Mukeso. So it's not, I'm saying that he was widely accepted to some extent. It's not like now where it is very clear that it's only the north that is supporting or this is supporting. Yeah. Isi, let me come to you. You've been holding for a while.
What I was going to say was in respect of Tony's comment when he said that until the selected few who are actually holding Nigeria to ransom, they die, the supposed godfathers, that they die, that's when it will come to an end. I say no, because these godfathers, they have put a structure in place where they hand over to the next greedy, I don't want to use pastor's words, but...
Okay, you know what? Hold the thought. Joseph, are you there? I think this should be our final call for the evening. Thank you so much, Joseph, for calling from Zamfara State. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah, thank you.
Go ahead, please.
Please, I want to contribute to this end. I think we have a serious problem in this nation.
Yes.
Our president is losing, honestly. If you come to this part of the country, you will see what I'm talking about. People don't longer sleep at all. Every time in the night, you see people, the day we be outside, checking what is happening, no longer sleep. In the night, people are supposed to get to sleep. Every week, kidnapping, killing. They don't even what they are doing. Villages everywhere, killing. The only God I have mercy.
God will definitely have mercy. Thank you so much, Joseph.
Only prayer, God will help us. God will help us.
Absolutely.
Honestly.
Absolutely.
It's a serious problem. Seriously.
You know, we can't. Thank you so much, Joseph. We can't have a plan B. We really can't have a plan B.
It has to be fixed.
Like what Isi was saying about, you have relations, you have, how many people can you
take? And aside from that, look at what happened in Syria. Look at how they actually migrated from Syria. Look at how people were living in bushes or what's it called, borders. And some people were out there in the cold, trying to survive. And at still the same time, they weren't even accepted where they went to.
Who wants to carry 200? Where do you want to carry 200 million people?
So if we do not, if we, ordinary Ghana here, they are already treating us somehow, not to talk of other countries. So if we do not fix this problem in Nigeria, we will.
The truth is,
have a big
Jennifer, I'll
problem.
come to you. Let me take Obi, I think from Lagos. Thank you for calling.
Hello.
Obi, are you there? Quickly, please.
I thought that was the last call.
The calls are coming in so much. Obi, are you there?
People are worried.
Did we lose him? Okay, we lost him. Jennifer.
People are tired.
Like Isi said, even the Ghanaians are not accepting us.
Yes.
Now, if we get to a point where other countries or a large number of countries will put a ban on Nigerians, that we don't want them.
Already, they don't like us.
They don't even like us. With our reputation, they don't like us. So the truth is, in as much as we want to relocate, we want to move, I believe strongly that it will get to a point that nobody will be accepting us. So we have no other choice but to actually fix our country.
If we don't fix it,
we have no other choice. We're too many.
We're too many.
We're too many.
And your loved ones, your loved, Jesus. I think that's the one that
I didn't know that we were going to exhaust the time like this, but we've run out of time. Let me quickly take 2 comments. It's unfortunate that we as a nation going through this evil, but God did. That's from Raphael Akori in Zaria. Charles, are you there from River State? My director is just collecting everybody's call. Charles, are you there? Thank you for calling. Quickly in 1 minute, please.
Yeah, hello. Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Go ahead, please.
Hello, can you hear me? Yeah, hello. Hello?
Oh, we're having issues with the line. So, Ade, we're so sorry. Ade is saying the lines, the YouTube is not working, and Facebook. Ade is running, is up now. So we have a YouTube channel, the YouTube lifestyle channel that you can watch us on. PlusTvAfrica Lifestyle. That's a new channel you can watch Ways on now. All right, ladies, we've run out of time. I don't want to leave us all doom and gloom, because I mean, I want to give hope to some extent, you know. But I know that definitely Plan B is not our option. We must find, I like what that caller that said, we have no choice but to fix our country. We will fix our country, and it's possible. We will find the right people to elect as leaders. All right, so Ways was birthed from the need to inform, inspire, and influence lives towards action. And this year we started our CSR focused on curbing unemployment in Nigeria. So if you're a company, please partner with us by allocating internship slots. And if you're a job seeker, keep watching Ways. Follow us on all our social media handles, as this will be an all-year-round engagement. So tell your friends to keep all eyes on Ways. Thank you again, ladies. In case you missed today's quote, here it is again. True leadership must be to the benefit of the followers, not to enrich the leaders. That's from John C. Maxwell. We'll see you live tomorrow at 8 p.m. as we bring another great conversation to your screen. Enjoy.